Hi, this is James with JAC Shop, and I'm here working on this GMC Yukon 1500 in the backyard. It's my daughter's car. Again, we did the AC compressor. It locked up on it. This thing was through a flood, and just noticed something to pay attention to. When you're working on something, if you see something like that, you might want to note and look at it a little closer. I think that's all the way tight because it's got a spacer back there, but it sure does look funny, doesn't it, when you look at it from this angle, because it's not up against the frame like it's supposed to be. But I see the other ones are the same, so it just caught my attention. But anyways, back to the wheel bearing. We did the AC compressor. It went through Hurricane Ian, was in a flood. So the compressor did lock up on it. She's starting to show a little bit of electrical signs. The vehicle was not started, so it did not get water in the oil, but we did an oil change, checked the transmission fluid. Everything looks good. Like I say, the vehicle did not start. The water was up to about here. It did get in the vehicle, but main concern is all the electrical components later on, possibly going to have some corrosion. And again, this wheel bearing, this was something that happened over time. It wasn't because of the storm, but this is where I'm at right now. I've removed this as a loaded unit. Loaded meaning that I left the brake shoes and everything together, and the calipers, everything's connected to the bracket itself. I basically just took it. Make sure you tie it up. It's very important that it doesn't hang on this line. This is can collapse internally and give you a lot of problems. So make your brakes lock up, make you do all kinds of funny stuff going down the road. But it actually, with everything off of it, when you spin it, you can hear that bearing. Yeah. It's good stuff. So we're going to take this apart, R&R this bearing. She does have an ABS connected. Was connected up here. Disconnected it. Brought it over here. It's got all these little fancy clips. Basically just get you a pair of pliers, squeeze that, pull it out. Connects into these little things right here. We're ready to take that rotor off. And of course, we know it's going to give us a hard time. Kind of hard to do it one-handed. What I do is I take right here on this face, make sure not to hit the lugs. If you're afraid you're going to hit the lugs, put the lug nuts back on. You basically just pop it a few times. Do not hit this machine surface. Just this surface here. Like so. You'll hear that rust falling. And you see it jump like that. Now she's free. Then just pop her a good one. And she should come right off. Like so. You can see that right here, that little lip that's on there. Next time she does these brakes, which in all reality we're here looking, them shoes look pretty good, you know. So I wouldn't recommend a brake job. Not something I would do at this time. Obviously she's got enough going on where the house was flooded and everything. Yeah, that shouldn't do that. This should be at least, I mean, it's done. That bearing's fried. So we're going to take it off of here, get her changed. On the back side, you'll see I turned this just a little. so I can get my impact in here. It's got 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3. They're 15s. We're going to wrap them off with the impact drive. Get this thing off here. Make sure you don't bend this backing plate, as it will cause you all kinds of noises and stuff later. And we're going to change this out, and I'll do a video when it's done and show you a little more. Thank you, like and subscribe.